Hey everybody, welcome back to Jersey Boys Outdoors. This is our October 30th fishing report for the Jersey Shore.
Man, it's crazy. First time in 5 years we had a lapse in reports. We missed last week, obviously, because content was down. And actually, kind of looking back, I think we probably had a decent report last week because the Stripers showed up. They're still a little far north. The big ones are towards up there in Belmar and the Raritan Bay and all that kind of stuff. But I tell you what, checking some charter boats and stuff. I mean, the school is here. Like, there's some large, big, healthy stripers up there in northern central Jersey. And it's probably just a matter of time before they get a little bit farther south. And also the bays are starting to fill up with some stripers as well. So good stuff. Tautog are still biting. You're going to see this in the report here. If you have sent us a report in October, send us your address so we can get you out your free sticker. We want to remind you guys all of that. I know like some of you have sent that in, but just want to remind you to send in your address if you send us a report in October for your free sticker. And then also we do have. I mean, we'll see today. Thankfully, we'll finally have a striper entering the contest. But we also have our largest striper contest in the month of October here, which we currently don't have a leader for. So. So we'll also be announcing some information on that today.
Technically, they still have two. Well, day and a half after this post.
Yes, they do.
Knock off whatever leader there is.
And really, right? You don't have to catch that fish today or tomorrow. Like, if you caught that fish October 15th, you know what I mean, or October 22nd,
but you gotta have the.
And you took a picture right next to the tape measure. You can send it into us like that. That counts. So it just has to be caught in the month of October in New Jersey. Take a tape measure, set next to it, take a picture, send it to our text line, Facebook, email, and I think that's it.
All right, with that, you ready? All right, let's dive in this report.
Let's go.
All right, so I got Sean Ryan. He was out with Chris Capuana, Chris's dad, and Chris's son, Cameron, fishing the Astra Wreck. Sean said it was nonstop action with sea bass and Tautog. They were using high-low rigs with a 10-ounce weight. They were using salted clams and green crabs. So it sounds like they had a great day on the water. Judging by the pictures, they caught a lot of nice fish. Bob Hatley was out fishing the jetty by Barnegat Light using green crabs when he landed this nice 17-inch Tautog. He had a ton of throwbacks and had two other keeper-sized Taugs. So it seems like he had a pretty good day out on the jetty. And Jason Wilk and his wife, they were fishing the surf in the pre-dawn using SP minnows, and they were both able to land a couple nice stripers. And finally, I have the Mystic Island Misfits. They were out in the Great Bay using topwater plugs and paddle tails. They were to land several nice stripers. Looks like they had a great time. So it's exciting to see stripers. Looks like they're starting to pick up a little bit, even down here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we get the bigger ones coming down.
So. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. The real big ones don't typically make their way into the Great Bay, unfortunately. But it's good to see the Misfits. Finally they get some in the Great Bay. I know they were working hard for a while there without really anything to show for it. So. That's good to see. I got Ronaldo Mole. He was able to get out on his kayak for an evening on the Raritan. He landed several stripers ranging from 25 to 39 inches. He was using a combination of 4-inch paddle tails and topwater plugs. Now with this 39-inch striper, it puts Ronaldo Mole in the lead for the month of October with only a day and a half left, like you were saying. So Ronaldo, I don't even know if he even knew he was getting entered into the contest, but he did send in his picture with next to a tape measure. And 39 inches is the mark to beat. So we got, like I said, day and a half to take that lead back. Brian Valentine was fishing the Passaic using a 4-inch bunker paddle tail when he was able to land a couple of stripers, with the largest being 29 inches. And guys, listen, please all keep Brian in your prayers. He's actually, as we're making this video on Wednesday afternoon, going into back surgery right now. So as this video becomes live on Thursday, he will be out of back surgery and in recovery. And if you guys have ever had back surgery or known anybody who's had back surgery, you know that's a pretty, it can be a brutal recovery and lots of rehab and all that. So just keep Brian in your prayers for that. Then we got Fishhawk Valerie Seafelt and her husband Ken have not been able to find any stripers yet. However, they are killing the Tautog. And are consistently limiting out each day they go out. They are fishing the North Jetty outside of the Barnegat Inlet using bottom super jigs and green crabs. These two monsters were weighed in at Creekside in Waretown. Valerie's was 4 pounds, 8 ounces, and Ken's was 4.49 pounds. So just a couple really nice tog there. Like I said, Valerie and Ken just continue to catch them. And I know, like I was talking to Valerie through text. I know any day now we're going to get a monster striper from her because they've been trying hard, and I think that the time has come very soon here that they are going to be on to the stripers as well. Then I finally got Chris Morith was fishing the Barnegat Light Jetty using green crab on a black fish rig when he was able to land this nice 15.5-inch tog. He said the fishing was a little slow, but if you take a look at this view here that Chris got to enjoy, I mean, who cares if the fishing is slow when you got a view like that? I mean, that's the beauty of fishing. I mean, it doesn't matter. And they call it fishing, right? Not catching. And if you're out there enjoying, God's creation and just the beautiful world that we have to enjoy, it doesn't matter as much you're catching fish or not. You're getting to enjoy that. So, all right, that's all we got for today. It's wonderful to be back with you again. Continue sending your reports so we can continue each week having a report, not having to skip a week. And we will see you all next week.
Good luck, guys.